What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another Mail Day recap. Got a handful of cards to show off today. Not a ton of pickups, but some super cool stuff that I'm thrilled to add to the collection. Before I show the cards off, though, just wanted to make mention. We lost a member of the community. His name was Scott. For quite a while, he was known as Wildcat72. In recent years, he was I Love Sports Cards was his channel name. We just recently got news of his passing, and it's always sad to hear something like that. Someone that you can relate to because they had the same hobby and some of the same feelings towards sports cards, and you can relate to people like that. And it can be even a little more difficult when you hear such news or someone that you've met. Scott wasn't someone I talked to on a daily basis, but I had met him a couple times in person at the Philly show and at the Chamonix show, and watched his videos from time to time, and he would watch my videos from time to time and comment, obviously, back and forth. And in the last video he posted, I was one of the channels he mentioned, so just wanted to give some condolences. I know several other YouTubers, I've talked to about it a little bit, and then I know a few people have mentioned it in videos or on posts, so just wanted to make mention. So Scott, of course, will be missed. He liked the Yankees and the Phillies, and he loves sports cards in general, but especially baseball, vintage, every now and then some of the modern stuff as well, but just obviously always difficult. That being said, I'm going to show off a few of the pickups that I added to the collection. Like I said, just a couple here. Cool stuff, and I know Scott would definitely liked a few of these. So the first pickup, this finally came in, was the Bill Belichick Turn Back the Clock Topps Now kind of fantasy card, him as an Expos manager. They put this one out after around the time that the Tom Brady stuff was coming out with the Bowman Chrome or Bowman Draft. And the Belichick, one of the selling points in this was there were going to be some autographs inserted. I did not get an autograph. I ordered a 20-pack of these. So if anyone's looking for one of these Belichicks, I have some available at like $5 a piece. They're not very expensive. I did get a color parallel, which I've sold. I think this is a kind of a neat, cool card to have. Just the cool Expos uniform alone. It's kind of silly, but it's fun as well. So I wanted to pick one of those up for the collection, but that came in finally. And then the other pickups, we got a Chase Utley. This is a blue refractor. As you can see, it's from 2012 Topps Chrome, and it is serial numbered out of 199. Chase Utley, super popular, among the most popular athletes in Philadelphia and Philly's history. And his cards are not super cheap. I mean, yeah, you can buy his base cards cheap. But his rookies, his autographs, color parallels can go for a bit. Takes a little bit of a bidding war most of the time to grab some of his stuff. So this is a sweet blue refractor. Looks a little better once you get it out of that ugly top loader. But cool looking card. Hard-nosed player. Fantastic player. So happy to add that one to the collection. Then I've got this 2012 Topps Archives Roy Halladay 67 sticker. It's just a neat little insert here. Again, cheap card. Halladay's a Hall of Famer. Was only in Philadelphia for like 4 seasons, but 2 of them were absolutely spectacular. 2 of the best seasons of his career. 2 of the best seasons a Philadelphia Phillies starting pitchers ever had. Had some gutsy performances in the postseason. Obviously had the no-hitter in the playoffs. Won a Cy Young with the Phillies. And then, sadly, did pass away a few years after the conclusion of his career. But a throwback. I like some of the inserts that are throwbacks to old school cards. So added that one. And then the last two pickups, got a 1964 Bazooka, that's a blank back, of Richie Allen, card number 4. Richie Allen, obviously a fantastic Philly. He's borderline Hall of Fame guy. We'll see if he ever gets in. He's been a vote short multiple times on the Veterans Committee, so we'll see if he's on that committee again, if he finally gets that one more vote to get him in, or if he continues to perpetually fall a little short. But fantastic career, great player, had to deal with a lot as well. So happy to add that one. That one will be on its way to SGC in an order pretty soon, hopefully within a week, just waiting on a few other packages, and then I'll be sending off a 50 to 60 card order. And then the final pickup is another Richie Ashburn from the 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary set. This one is the Red Prism. Red Prisms are not numbered. These are retail exclusives. You can only get these out of the Blasters or Megas, whichever they produce. I think this past year they only did the Blaster boxes. Super difficult. I believe the print run on the Red Prisms is limited to 5. I don't know that that's ever been officially stated, but these are very difficult to find. If you search the Red Prisms on eBay, there's generally not more than a couple listed at any time. And, keep in mind, this is like a 500 card set. So these are really difficult. This is the first time I ever saw an Ashburn. I don't even know if I've really seen many of the other Phillies on there. Maybe some of the lesser players. But they're super difficult. So this one went to auction. Unfortunately, one other person collecting Ashburns knew how tough it was to find. So this one went for a little more than I was hoping, but still able to snag it. Much cheaper than if it was actually serial numbered to 5. So a lot of times, if cards are not numbered, if people aren't force-fed that information, most of the time people don't even realize they don't know, because people will list these from time to time. They'll just put Red Prism, whatever, and they'll list it for like $5 for certain cards. So sometimes you can snag these at really great prices or find them in value boxes at card shows and such. So that's the last card to show off. Appreciate you guys watching. Always fun to collect sports cards. Getting ready for the upcoming season. Super exciting to know that spring training is very close. But before that happens, of course, excited to watch the Super Bowl, see what happens. Super Bowl is part of sports history, last football game of the year, and then it's completely turned the page towards baseball and get ready for that. This is a week where I watch a lot of old football footage and clips and games and such. And then, you might listen to stuff and reflect on the Super Bowl in the previous season for a day or two, but it's like a quick flip of the switch to baseball. And we're really close to 2024 Topps Series 1 release day, which is an exciting day. One of my favorite things of the year. Kind of get your hands on that brand new product. You start feeling the baseball vibes. You start getting excited for baseball, thinking about baseball. And as a team set collector, I'm always thrilled to see what the cards look like that will be getting added to my Ultimate Phillies Topps team set. So I will talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think. Let me know some of your favorites. And, if you've watched Wildcat 72, / I love sport cards, leave something down below. I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.